Guys, it's RGZ Mars here today, and I'm gonna start something different today. And this video is, well, from the title you could tell, a story time video about me drawing a plant. Now, on the topic of that, most people will wonder how would you draw a plant and why. But for me, I didn't know that I could do this. Now, this story is a pretty old one. I was pretty young, so I didn't know what I was doing, right? So this story would take place around, I'll say, my third grade year of elementary school. Well, okay, yeah, that's stupid. But yeah, this took place in third grade. I was around 8, 9, yeah, probably around 8 or 9. And now we were tasked with this kind of project topic thing for me and my class. Now we were assigned of raising a bean plant, most likely to raise it from a seed to a sapling. Now I wasn't the brightest. Well, I won't say that, but I wasn't the brightest on making and growing a plant. I didn't know this stuff. I watched TV and stuff and like played with my 360, but I didn't exactly know how to raise a plant or grow it. But I tried my best though. So we were given a regular bean plant, a cup, and some soil to get. So I'll get the cup, and I pretty much raised the soil almost to the top, but I make sure there's some like little covering like like the size like the little cup halfway. So it was pretty close to the top, but like I didn't fill it completely. Got the seed, dig a little hole, put it in there, and then I covered it up. A normal topic thing, what most people do while growing a plant. So while doing that, um, I would mostly take care of it, make sure that it got water once in a while, had some light, and make sure it wasn't anything near expensive like my Xbox 360 or my TV or my TV box that I would watch. So I would try to take care of it, but I was not good at this. I led that plant to its downfall. Okay. Yeah, I was I was a pretty dumb kid, but yeah, I didn't take any care of it. I would just leave it inside the house all day, and the only light, I repeat, the only light that it had was just light you would get from everyday appliance like a light bulb. It didn't get any actual sunlight, which it needs. By the way, I may add, it needs sunlight to grow. But hey, I tried. I thought light and sunlight were the same thing. Obviously, I don't think that now because I'm older. I'm not dumb, but at that time, at that age, I pretty much was. So I would do my regular activities, feed, give it water, make sure it had human light. But once in a while, that's all I did. Now, whenever my friend would invite me to come outside and play with her and my other friend, I would just go outside, get on my bike, and I would just go. Leave the plant inside to pretty much die on its own and not take care of it. Now, was I a bad plant taker or caregiver? Yes, I was. I would say that without a doubt. I led that plant to its downfall. I killed that plant. Could I have prevented this though? Probably not. I don't know. It was. I feel so sorry for that plant, man. Now, this is where it gets juicy. So now this plant is pretty much grew somehow. I don't know. It was started to grow actually. Now it was growing, and then it went down to kind of like a lump position. It like be straight and then turn, kind of lumpish. So I'm like, why isn't this plant growing anymore? Why isn't it just going straight up? Why is it like that? You know what? Maybe I'll give it some water. So I go to the bathroom with the cup in my hand, and no, scratch that. I went to the kitchen and I got a cup of water. Then I start pouring it in the cup. Now this is where things get really shaky. So as I'm filling up the water cup, I don't pay no mind of how much I'm giving it. I'm just give it, and I'll just give it water. That's all I did. And so when the water grew and rose, it actually came out of the dirt and was actually on the plant. Like the whole, like almost this whole stem was covered in water. So it got pretty close to the top. So when I saw it, I stopped. And then I was like, oh dear, I gave it too much. Now, now, I left it there. I left that plant to die. I left it there, poured the water in the cup, and I threw the cup away. Now I'm like, okay, the plant should be good now. It should grow again. It should be nice and full and ready to grow again. I was wrong. That plant stopped growing and it seemed pretty much dead. So, after a while of no plant activity, I threw it away. Now it died. Now, for those who are wondering how you try to plant, apparently if you give it too much water and there's like no air pockets in the ground, the roots can't take in the air pockets, and then it'll pretty much just drown because the water's filled up with it. So my plant drowned because of that. I feel sorry for that plant, but hey, man. Yeah. So apparently we weren't given a grade, but that plant was gone. Well, it was something. I can't believe I actually killed that plant, man. Can't believe I even knew how to kill a plant. But at least I got the plant on 360 still. So, but yeah, guys. For those who've heard the story personally, you probably haven't heard it like this, but you heard this already, so it won't matter. But for those who haven't heard it personally, here you go. Sorry if I kill my plant, but yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. I might make another one if this one does well and people want to hear more stories. I don't remember a lot, but if you want to hear more, let me know. And yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
When you act like you don't know me, can't get close. Cause if I do, I know you hold me.